Hey everybody, Follow Her 9600 here, and today we are back with more of the Big Empty. In the last episode, we talked a lot. Like all we did last episode was fucking talk to these people. It's pissing me off. It's probably a little bit of that and the fact that my cat keeps jumping on me. It's fucking terrible. The sonic gun looks like an energy projectile. Got anything that spits lead? So basically, what happened in the last episode is Dr. Klein argued with his associates, and Dr. 8 cyber jizzed in a gun. I can't even make that shit up.
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If we're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Lobato bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun. With the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here. Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite?
Oh my god, I want to hit someone. This gun looks really hungry. I'd like to make sure it gets fed lots of bullets. Get it? Because it's a dog.
Fine. Moros, more ammo. The good stuff. Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
Oh my god, the dialogue is so amazing, but they made too much in the beginning of this. Energy cells have a high expenditure rate. Some extra reserve cells could offset that.
Yes, I believe Watt's electronics tended to make the battery shelf life on the low end.
They certainly did. Batteries for my vivisectors would always come up short right before climax.
I think Watts manufactured holodiscs. Or was it holotapes? Never can keep those two straight. Anyway, we're out of small energy cells. Dala? You have some? Why do we... Actually, never mind. I don't even want to know. And no, I don't want to handle your batteries. Just pass them on to the lobotomite yourself.
Oh my god, there are just so many sex jokes. I can't take it anymore. Nice, this should be enough.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving, forward or backward. They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O...
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dala. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised that things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Oh my god, this is... I can't take much more of it. We even leveled up in the last episode. Like, this is how fucking long this has been going on. Wait, so this gun you gave me can disable force fields?
Yes.
Finally, a simple goddamn answer.
Maybe. Well, no, not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did. In one of his stupid labs. Or inside one of his stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
Not forever. I could care less about all of this. Can I go? Finally, my character thinks like I do.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
I'll hold out then and be back with these, things.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar is slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No! That would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
8 says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill one of these things. Trade with the Sync Intelligence, now I need something to activate that function, won't I?
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trick the Sync's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid chip chokes on them.
This amount has clearly represented a deficiency in the amount of caps needed.
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need. Oh?
Fine. It's not going to help. That chip will probably refuse them anyway, as stuck up as it is.
So we don't have enough to do that, but we will go ahead and do the 8 intelligence. This chip looks like it was mass-produced. Are there other chips?
Are there other chips?
Are you echoing what he said, or are you asking for real?
He's asking, yes. Dr. Klein, there are many other personalities. If you recall, you hurled them off the Sync balcony after your argument with Mobius.
It is not an argument if one is clearly right and the other is clearly wrong. I remember now. Yes, lobotomite. There are other chips. If you want, find them. I believe they're stored on holotapes in many of our facilities. But you should stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. The Sync Central Intelligence should be enough for your needs.
Oh my god. I had no idea there was 3 episodes worth of talking in this ship. I'm gonna get through this by the end of this episode, no matter how long this is. So just plug it into the central circular map thing in the sinks upstairs. Alright, have a store available will be helpful. It has a store connection, right?
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I'm surrounded by children.
Holy fuck! That took forever! Shit, alright, let's boost our barter to 81. Now we could probably actually talk to him and get some more chips. So, going over the 2 items we got in the last 2 fucking episodes. The K9000 Cyberdog gun, which is a really unique weapon that the game has, and we can't open it in here. We can't actually talk to the individual members of the think tank, but we're going to be putting that off for quite a few episodes because of the very, 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 very recent amount of talking. Sonic Emitter Revelation is now available in the vendor interface. So you may be wondering, why on earth would you ever want to buy more than one Sonic Emitter? There are a lot of different emitter waves that you can add into the gun and make it more powerful in separate ways, so I'll be buying as many as possible. The Sonic emitters are actually really cool weapons. I love using them a lot.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the scene. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence? What services do you provide?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm just gonna skip this. I'd like to buy some things. Alright, let's see if I can sell something. I pretty much got rid of all the stuff before this started. So you can see he has a whopping 14,000 caps. He offers yet another Sonic Revelation for almost 3,000 caps. Some armor, some different sorts of scrubs, quite a few stim packs actually. I'll go ahead and buy those. Right away. There isn't that much radiation here, but there is a few bits of radiation. Alright, well let's just buy some ammo, and then we can finally set out to go explore the sink in all of its glory. Or not the sink, but the big empty in all of its glory. I'm tempted to end the episode here so we could actually have like a full episode of exploring instead of having to break it up, because that talking probably drove off a lot of you in the beginning. I would have like stopped. Then again, it does have really quirky dialogue, so I don't know. If you actually listen to it, it's really funny for the most part, but I guess I'll go visit my spine and my heart before I end off this episode. So, yeah, they legitimately ripped out your spine. Here is your spine without a brain stem to snap it into. Here it floats. Your back doesn't feel any different from the spine removal. If anything, whatever has placed it makes you feel stronger. That's right, having the spineless perk is actually better, and I will be sticking with that. Although how it's curved kind of makes it look like I had scoliosis, doesn't it? Maybe that's just me. Based on the other tanks in the room, you can safely assume that there is where your brain would be floating. It's currently missing from both the tank and its proper place in your head, but you seem to be doing just fine without it. Yes. And finally, your heart, which looks encrusted with fatty tissue. This is your heart. Apparently, cranial surgery complicates requirements. Apparently, cranial surgery complications require its removal. And until your brain is returned, your heart can't be trusted to keep beating in your body. Your new heart seems to be working just fine, however. That's pretty much it. So, like I talked about in the last episode, each of the think tank personalities are actually related to each other, and I will be finding all of them. I can promise that I will be 100%ing Big Mountain. And and everything that Big Mountain has to offer, because this is very interesting DLC. So, with all that talking out of the way, we finally got ourselves a shopkeeper, and we are free to explore the Big Empty. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.